You're gonna be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry. You're gonna be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. Muffins come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Muffins come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely.
And a welcome to Citi Field, New York's National League ballpark in Flushing, Queens. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. Mets baseball starts right now. Carlos Carrasco, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Game time temperature, a comfortable 76 degrees. Now the 2-1. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now it'll be Freddie Freeman. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Throw over to first. Runner back safely. The 1-0 home.
Outside, that's a ball.
Let's pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in this strike zone.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Ground ball sent back up the middle. McNeil's got it for 1. Back to first, and Freeman's gone as well. It's a double play. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup and one thing jumps out. The fact that there is a ton of swing and miss up and down the lineup. They lead the league in strikeouts, and I'll tell you what, could become a big problem today if this guy's hitting the outside corner.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate here is Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter.
Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pache has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He had a nice performance in his last outing. 4 RBIs, right? Clutch hits, driving in guys when they're sitting out there in front of him. I'm looking to see if he can have an impact on this game as well.
Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Dominic Smith is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Outside, 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Pete Alonso would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Down in order. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
No strike.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
1 strike.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball in a count like that is just unforgivable.
2-2 to Marcell Ozuna. Popped him up. Alonso is over, and he puts it away for the first out. No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. This will get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
First pitch on its way. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
The count.
He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
And he struck him out. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Onto the bottom of the inning now. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job. Time for a look at the Braves on D. And let's shine the light on Marcell Ozuna. Another one of those dynamic outfielders that you can't put in a box. Can he play center? Yes. Can he play right? Yes. Left? Yes. Go deep? Absolutely.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2.
I got the count 1-2.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Over to Albies.
He's out.
Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. That's how you roll it. 5-4-3. A double play sends us to break. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Ready now is Christian Pache, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Pache is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
The count now at 2-1. Two and 2.
I got the count 2-2.
Full count now, 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Ehire Adrianza is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. From the stretch.
Nope.
One
that's a ball.
strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
2 balls and a strike to count. Pache gets his lead at first, nobody out. Throw over to the bag.
Safe,
runner back standing. The 2-1 home. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Good idea with the circle change, but he lays off and the count runs full.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
And now in advance of a big 3-2. Pitch. Time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Conforto is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. So 1 gone for the Braves here in the 3rd, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
There he goes. In there. Now the throw.
No ball, 2
And it
strikes.
skips in as he steals the bag easily.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Freddie Freeman will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Might have swung at ball 4 there as he manages to foul this one away. Popped him up. McCann has a play, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. So no. Bottom of the 3rd now, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and that's going to land foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 home. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Reined in. And there's one away. First offering on its way. James McCann is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Hit in the air down the right field line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now, and the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets DH. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Pache will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Joey Gallo. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. Two balls and a strike.
The count is 2-1.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So bases are empty with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. Now the first pitch.
Nope.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Hit to third. And there's out number 2. Two gone now in the Braves half of the 4th, and that'll bring up Ozzie Albies.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
2 out, nobody on. This one's flared toward left center. Lindor ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the play, and that'll ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil down the first baseline. Freeman's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Now the 0-2 pitch. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Albies brings it in. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Freeman is up with it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Now here it comes. Dansby Swanson is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that brings up William Contreras. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. William Contreras goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Now here's the first offering. Christian Pache is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Carrasco pauses, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Curveball misses here, so a good hitter's count now to 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Around first, he's digging for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Man, this guy is a blur on the base paths, Danny.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double.
And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. 2-out double left stranded. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ozuna has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that? So here's Francisco Lindor now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's got it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. Next, here is J.D. Davis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Mets go down. So now here is Ronald Acuna. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care.
High and deep to center field. Looking up is Nimmo. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 37 on the year. And it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Joey Gallo now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
A couple of
Count
lefties
1-0.
start to get loose now in the bullpen. The 1-0 home. Bases are empty, one man out.
No, that's
Now a
down.
good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey,
Strike two as the hanging slider was let go. So a full count now.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball four.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Nimmo is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Ozzie Albies will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Hit down the third base line. The 2-1 home. 2-2 the count. Gallo is off of first with 2 away. In the air now out to left field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. On to the bottom of the 6th. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. To first. Scooped up. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping in once again is James McCann. Struck out in his first at-bat. Fouled off. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometime, Deaver, but you try to in between starts.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, after being down by 2, getting into the middle of this one, that's a huge base hit right there, D-Row. Big 2 RBI knock.
Yeah, down by 2 right there, able to come through for the team, and we probably got an exciting finish on our hands.
Standing in now, Dominic Smith, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Ball 1.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. 1-2 to Dominic Smith.
The count is 1-2.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball into the Big Apple seats and gone. So it's a two-run shot to right center, number 13 for him on the year, and it gives the Mets a 4-2 lead.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
So here's Pete Alonso. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Tyler Matzek, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Stepping in now, Michael Conforto. Swanson is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And the Mets just keep right on rolling, as this is good for extra bases as well. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. J.D. Davis the next to bat. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Lindor stands at second with 2 gone. Grounder down the line at third. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone right into the visitors' bullpen.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hard on the ground towards short. Swanson scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as David. Peterson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Stepping in for the Braves, Dansby Swanson. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Too high. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Still 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Again, a 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Next to hit, William Contreras. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Ball one.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball
I got a
one.
ball, 1 strike.
Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
The batter will be Christian Pache. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. High and deep down the left field line. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 1-2, here it comes. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. So next to hit is Ehire Adrianza. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he takes ball four. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
From the belt, the pitch. Ronald Acuna is in with two away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. From the stretch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. But this is going to land foul, so they'll tee it up again, 3-2. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Freddie Freeman is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Two balls and a strike to Freeman. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. For short, hit hard. McNeil at second to finish off the force play, and that retires the side. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. Back with more here. So stepping in is James McCann to try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. The 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. Weak roller right side. Fielded cleanly. And there's one down now. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jonathan Villar. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 0-1 the count. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Jeff McNeil stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a nice bounce back inning there after the 7 spot last time around. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Hey, guys, it's obvious he's not picking the ball up. He's out in front on 2 off-speed pitches and now finds himself 0-2.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Down in order. Now to bat, Dominic Smith. His career numbers against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. No balls and 1 strike. Lifted down the line in left. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly over the bullpen and gone. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping at it.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
Chris Martin enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. And that's out number 1. Next up is Michael Conforto. He flew out in his last AB. Sinker's in there. No balls and a strike. And it's 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And it's fouled away. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike. And now there are 2 gone. Next to stand in is Francisco Lindor. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. Now the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more.
Yep, that ball went out.
Hard hit ball to second. Albies scoops it up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But the Mets are able to tack on 1 thanks to the solo homer. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. It's the Mets 8 and the Braves 2. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. The batter will be William Contreras. He doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Popped him up. Alonso has room in foul territory. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So the Braves down to their final out now. And up next will be Christian Pache. Swing and a liner. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over. 8-2 tonight's